The monks silence. Their bodies lie in robed huddles. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator. In our last episode, we started a important task for one of our important followers. A man named Mr. Glover has been causing us considerable issue. I can think of no one better for the job. I wonder how this turned out. Ending. An annoyance. My minion has returned with a prisoner who will have time now to regret his choices. Rose, you are amazing. They won't survive forever, though. Rose, what a good thing you've done for me. I wonder... The office crackles with the news of Alden's unexpected absence. A scrawny, nervous fellow from the 4th floor has been appointed supervisor of records temporary. Unlike Alden, he does not interfere with my work. Which is a loaded statement. For often things attempt to interfere with my works. If I can satisfy my requirements, heal my afflictions, and pay my debts, then things may go better for me yet. For I have but a fleeting reminisce. And this affliction cannot be allowed to be made permanent. Ink, paper, the fizzling of the electric lights. The office is dark when I leave, but I leave at the appointed time. And that is the funding I'm going to need to rule this city. The work is more demanding now, but it is better paid. Interesting. Extra effort might help if I'm very lucky. Sure, I'll give a little diligence. Extra effort might help if I'm lucky. Okay, then. I have the mind to give, and now I have the funds for medicine. But I keep forgetting, who needs medicine when you have a body like mine? Not many. There goes my dread. Am I truly doomed there, though? There are other things I can be taken care of. I have people who have things to do. The younger Glover has taken me out for lunch at his club. I am to do more of the things that I do more carefully, and in return he will give me a little more of the money I earn for his father. Interesting. My reason is dimmed, as it is expected to be. Oh, I see. It will always need some reason. But this is ridiculous. an outrage. I might have to kill everyone there. Well, I cannot be in that position again, so I'll give some diligence, but I will not give it devotion. Because I don't have it to give. 3 lessons learned. This will be difficult. Perhaps this job is not my forte, but I can deal with my dread by dreaming with a little opium. This is enough. It exhausts my reason, but it gives me funds that I can reasonably live on. I will need more reason, though, if I am to keep this up. My contentment will battle for supremacy in this world of restlessness. I still don't have the Greek I need to decipher these treasures. I imagine I'll need to dream then. I need more of the Watchman's secrets. I need more equipment. For now, this is enough, but it will not last as enough for long. My passion will see me through the wood. I remember that Keglin's scratch gave pause to my investigators the last time I sent them, but I wonder if something new might come up. I will not give them my devotion. Because, you see, I don't have enough devotion to give. An occult scrap, that is enough. That is something to work on. That is something to explore. Yes. So, that's what I was hoping for. An occult scrap to give me a little bit more to work with. Some contentment. How fortuitous. I love being content. I love having funds. I love whiling away my reason for the petty cash I will use to fund my expeditions. What have you got for me? This place merits closer investigation. The congregation of St. Felix of Shirin? Interesting. A new location. A nonconformist enclave of a heterodox sect of a Calvinist offshoot. Tucked away in an odd corner of the city, they belt out hymns, like they're wont to do, with unsuitable gusto. Makes me sick. Very much not quite Latin. Oh, all this working. Glover's is getting to me. Rose, would you be a dear and take care of some things for me? Take Clovette with you. And some money. See what you can do there. Membership of the congregation is strictly controlled. It may even be inherited. The safest approach is to burgle the minister's residence while he is conducting a service, but the sworn mothers of the congregation guard the place in shifts, and they are not easily distracted. Interesting. time to deal with some obstacles. I wonder how I can get some more reason. I do know that this dread can use a little contentment before it disappears. Our expedition plans. What are my obstacles? The monks, contemplatives, blessed or condemned to serve here. They're bound by their curious vows. We can murder them or deceive them, but they will not be seduced. Sounds like I've already sent an assassin. I might as well follow up. You'll find nothing. Excellent. More funds. More to work with. If only that curse hadn't eaten my reason. Our strength is considerable. Should be more than enough for these holy fools. I don't take chances. Good. The monks silence. Their bodies lie in robed puddles. Good, then I'll get something from this. Treasure lies before us. And I have a corpse now. Interesting. It's very rooted with... I realize now what a difficulty this might be with my new job. It will be hard to conduct any great works if I fear suffering a demotion for being absent. I hope I can remedy this. But for now, it is enough to merely work my way deeper into the dream. I can always fall back on my flawless physique if I need to. My pawn, Clovette, and Rose. Notoriety, the Rose of Wanzel. More Greek. An unattended church. We could take that over. Chion et Abydos. Ah! Yes, that is excellent. That is absolutely excellent. I have been meaning to brush up on my Greek. So now I have more than enough of it. My Greek friends will be studied along with the others. The Rose of Nurel and the Rose of Hypatia. In this unattended church, I imagine if my notoriety builds up too much, I could always while away some time in another locale. Time to get up. What is the effect of House Violet? It has something. Reputation cards to disappear. Is that what this is, then? Is that what is causing my job to disappear so fast? No, they are merely blood-sucking monsters who want every last drop of my productivity. I see. But once I understand a little bit of a deeper language, I can dive into some texts that have been eluding me for a while. 3 of the Rose volumes. I imagine that will be quite enlightening. My notoriety will stay there, along with my tentative evidence. I will not be investigated anytime soon, so I have nothing to worry there. I really should have gotten into another business. Let's see, what's in this book? The offshoot favored by Wanzel, the true sisterhood followed by Saint Rapitius in pursuing ascension in the name of the door in the eye, the merciless hour of light. Sir Rapitius failed, perhaps because the larger sisterhood tracked him down and ritually strangled him. But Wanzel outlined steps for those who hope to succeed. Steps, you say? I'm good at following steps. One might say I am very objective-oriented. My reason returns so I can push it back into work. Seek in dreams, seek the mansis. The third mark can be achieved only when one has passed the stag door. One must pass the wood. One must rise to the white door. The stag door awaits the light bearer in the sight of Greeby. Aha! Yes, this is what I needed. More lessons and a glimpse of the mansis. I will need more room, obviously. So let's go ahead and celebrate my acquisition of lore by making room for lore. I'm so intrigued now. Let's see what the other Rose translations have. All the while, I wonder if the path of my dreams can be further illuminated. There is a house in the wood. I know something of that house, enough to find my way to its light? I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. As my reason, again, is sacrifice this dumb job of mine. My desires come a-calling. I will figure out what my dedication to sensation truly asks of me once I further my research. I had so much success with the first Rose volume, I don't see why I wouldn't translate them all. These are the bounds about the house, with their mists and their traces. This is the rock called the Temple of the Wheel, high as a church spire, patched with black lichen and daubed with eye signs. I round it, and there ahead of me is the white door. The light of the house leaks around its edges. I now have the white door. What lays at the white door? In my dreams, I know the path to the white door, through the bounds, but the path is thronged with the dead who pass that way. I need health to resist their chill. You've come to the right man. I can now approach the white door through the bounds. Now I can press my fingers to it, feel its chill, watch it swing open. As it opens, my mouth closes, tightens, heals over like a lost deformity. Around and about me is the cobalt light of the mansis. Further I have delved into my dreams, all while whiling away my time at this position at Glover's, but I've never had more money. But I am restless too. I am restless and my notoriety may catch up with me. So I translate. I work. I explore. And I approach the white door. Speechless at sunset. Ah, a furtive truth. Lodge of the sage knight and the orchard of lights. In this day, I can see no other option than to take the furtive truth. I succeeded in a lot of senses. This is a new door, a new level of the mansis. A new truth is what I expect. Many of the dead enter the manses through the white door. They wander its corridors in silence until they are lost. Some embrace each other, some devour each other, some force their way into the dreams of the living. A few record their memories on the manse's stone where it is soft. They scratch it with their nails, you see. Last night I read one of those memories. And it gave up to me a furtive truth. This furtive truth can be used to find things, and my translations are complete. The white door knows me well, but what is assent? Desire to the stag door of the no. My desire I have. To the stag door we go. The ascent is slow. Winds from nowhere pluck at me. My skin is stained with light. The wood shivers with motion far below. We have a lot of things in the fire. A job that drains my reason. Dreams that take me to new heights. Study from which I've gained some breakthroughs, and a new piece of occult scrapped to follow. I think next time will be a time of busyness and a time of achievement.